Rescue operations at the building collapse site in Chennai will take at least 2 more days to complete, even as the death toll rose to 10. Several people were rescued from the debris this morning itself. Well, these are the visuals of a woman being rescued from the debris alive. Fire and rescue personnel and around 200 personnel from the NDRF, the National Disaster Response Force, clearing the debris, the 9th floor of the 12-story building at Maulivakkam. There you can see a woman actually pulled out of the debris, and thankfully alive after, well, more than... The building collapsed at 5 last evening, I beg your pardon. After more than 20 long hours, she's actually been rescued from under the debris, and thankfully by NDRF personnel and fire and rescue personnel. You can actually see them clapping hands over there. Every individual rescued alive is in fact a great deal for the NDRF and the fire and rescue personnel. As of now, we're told that fire and rescue personnel along with 200 personnel from the NDRF are busy in clearing the debris of the 9th floor of the 12-story building. Whereas this is a success for the NDRF personnel, 10 people have actually lost their lives and 25 are still fear-trapped under the debris of this building that crashed at around 5 last evening. 27 people have been rescued so far and the injured are undergoing medical treatment. Well, probationary IPS officer and Assistant Superintendent of Police Dharmender Kumar Meena has landed in trouble over the alleged assault on Assistant Sub-Inspector Krishnamurthy. A JMFC court of Kunigal has ordered a probe into the incident. Now, what really happened was that after a double shift on the 12th of May, ASI Krishnamurthy of the Yediur outpost under Amrutur police station was heading home, but when he heard that the 2 constables on duty at the police station had to rush off on urgent work, he returned because there was no one there. Apparently, the officer was angry on noticing Krishnamurthy beyond duty hours and asked why and what he was doing in the station after his duty hours. Murthy informed that 2 constables on duty at the police station had to rush off on urgent work, and hence he returned to assist his colleagues. Krishnamurthy complained that Meena abused and grabbed him by the collar of his uniform and in a fit of anger threw a bell on him that hit him on the chest and broke the spectacles in his pocket. In fact, probationary IPS officer and Assistant Superintendent of Police Dharmender Kumar Meena has landed in trouble over what he did. That is the assault on Assistant Sub-Inspector Krishnamurthy. A JMFC court of Kunigal has ordered a probe into that particular incident. Now, interest, aspiration, dedication, knowledge and expertise about space and astronomical study, all this at an age of just 20. Now, this boy genius from Namma City has all that it takes to become one of the world's leading theoretical physicists. But lack of funds is threatening to snatch away his dreams.
Meet Sanjay Lakshmi Narayana. By his looks, he looks to be a normal boy. But his knowledge about the stars and the moon is as wide as the galaxy and as deep as the ocean. Sanjay is now one among the 5 people from India who have been selected by the Russian space agency Cosper to make a presentation on life on other planets. It all began a few months ago when an aerospace engineer Rohan got in touch with Sanjay to be a part of their research team. Together, the team of 5 developed the idea of exploring the outer planets and the trans-Neptune objects. The team has come up with an idea to explore life and conduct experiments on Titan, Saturn's moon, and Europa, Jupiter's moon.
I'm an aspiring scientist, and recently team of 5, including me, we actually came up with an idea to explore the outer solar system. The two most important moons in the outer solar system happens to be Europa and Titan. And we have made plans how to reach and what will be the challenges and the possibilities of exploration in these two moons of these two big giant planets. And we submitted this idea to COSPAR, which happens to be one of the oldest space encouraging platforms for aspiring scientists like me and engineers. So there is 40th COSPAR conference that is being held in Russia this year, and we've been selected for that.
His aspiration to become an astrophysicist began as a young boy. From middle school, Sanjay was keen on learning more and more about space and beyond. While his friends were happily clearing exams with high grades, the only thing that mattered to Sanjay was the knowledge he gained. His teachers and mentors have always seen a special spark in Sanjay for astronomy and space studies. Today, for them, his achievements are nothing short of spectacular.
He wanted to do something in pure science. His focus was to do something in this space research field. So therefore, I don't say that Sanjay was a student of very high caliber, 90, 90% and above student. But one thing was he was very much involved. He wanted to learn so many things. So therefore, he used to discuss whatever there in his mind. He used to discuss with his teachers and try to clarify the doubts then and there. See, I am so very proud, and I really wish him all the best.
Speaking to a teacher from his school, we learned that his eagerness to learn is what makes this boy the genius that he is.
He's a really very good student. He's very much interested in astrophysics particularly and geology. Particularly in last periods, if I take the classes, it will be continuing. After the bell also sometimes 2 hours, 3 hours like that we used to discuss. If I say some assignment, next day it will be ready. He's very enthusiastic and very intelligent, devoted student of mine. I'm very much proud of him.
His knowledge is not just limited to books, he has also put his research into experimentation. Using simple household items, Sanjay has even made a telescope for himself to take a closer look at the thing he loves the most, the stars. He has even gone to the Himalayas and carried on experiments in isolation. His passion for science even drove him to write a book back in school about science and more. He even uploads his science lecture videos on YouTube as Fenny Lab lectures.
When you put if two objects are moving in the same direction, and if you are on object A observing object B, then the velocity of your object with respect to this object is something that is the difference between the velocity of the two objects itself. If the object is moving towards each other, then you simply add up the velocity to get the velocity with respect to the person or you, the observer, in object A. So that is the quite simple principle that Galilean transformations teach you, and this is very essential to understand Newtonian mechanics.
But all his dreams and aspirations may come to a devastating end. But like they say, everyone is not blessed with everything. Sanjay too has an inability. Being raised by a single parent, Sanjay is unable to fund his trip to Russia and also pay his fee to the engineering college.
My mom's a single parent, and I cannot afford my travel expenses, the rest of it being sponsored. I would like to really go there and present our ideas.
His mother, who works as a cook, has poured out all her earnings to let her son live his passion. However, with banks not willing to offer loans, she has no means of funding his trip to Russia and manage his educational expenses.
ನಮಗೆ ಯಾವುದು ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಎ ಖಾತಾ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಬಿ ಖಾತಾ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ರಿಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. ಬ್ಯಾಂಕಲ್ಲಿ ಲೋನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ. ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟವ್ರು ಯಾವ ಥರನೂ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಈ ಏಜ್ ಆದವರಿಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳಕ್ಕಾಗ್ತಾ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಡುಗೆ ಆಗಲಿ ಊಟ ಆಗಲಿ ಏನೇ ಆದರೂ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಆ ಥರ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಥರ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಅವರು ನಮಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದರಿಂದ ಆ ಥರ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತಾರೆ. ನಾನು ಏನೇ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದರೆ, ಅವನು ಆ ಥರ ಮುಂದೆ ಬಂದು ಅವನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು ಲೈಫಲ್ಲಿ, ಕಷ್ಟ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಅವನಿಗೆ ಬೇಡ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ.
Due to financial problems, Sanjay also missed out on an opportunity to study aerospace engineering at the Florida Institute of Technology. Now, he has taken up mechanical engineering at the Rajasthan Institute of Technology to support his mother. However, even the fee here is more than a burden to his mother. With your help, Sanjay can make it to Russia and also chase his dreams of becoming a scientist that the nation would be proud of. He is scheduled to visit Russia from the 1st of August to the 10th to attend COSPER Scientific Assembly in Moscow, but as he is financially crippled, he hopes that generous donations pour in. You indeed can make a difference. Deepak Bopanna, News9, Bengaluru.
Now, following Luis Suarez's bite during Uruguay's World Cup victory over Italy, the internet has been awash with several jokes mocking the Liverpool striker. However, one video has surfaced to possibly trump them all, an adapted version of one of YouTube's most famous viral sensations, Charlie Bit My Finger.
Ouch! 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 Suarez! Ow! Suarez! That really hurt! Ah! Oh! Ouch! 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 Suarez! Ow! Suarez! That really hurt!
Well, in fact, the new video shows a vicious Suarez taking the place of Charlie Davies' car from the original clip and biting poor Harry Davies' car on the finger.